master on the Black River, Vish Prasad.
As a single guy, I was very adventurous. I had done bungee jumping in Las Vegas. The next thing on my list was whitewater rafting on the Adirondack. 5 of my friends, including myself, got up at 7 a.m. in the morning, ready to go to the Black River. We had not consumed alcohol, did not party, not even stayed up late. The 3 things that any bachelor would do. We were so excited. I'm glad I was single at that time, else I would have had to answer these questions. Where are you going? What time will you be back? Can I come with you? At the end of these questions, any guy would lose a sense of adventure. Mr. Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests, this is a story of my whitewater rafting expedition on the Black River. We reached Watertown at 10 a.m. in the morning. The outfitter was called the Adirondack River Outfitter, ARO. They also called it the marketing term, always the right outfitter. And boy, were they wrong. Initially, they asked me, do you have any experience rafting? I had rafted before on Letchworth River. It was just a class 1. But I acted as if I was a veteran. I'm a daredevil. I can handle anything. All right. You would have to wear all this gear. Gear? I don't need this gear. I'm a veteran. I wouldn't fall into the water. It is mandatory to wear the gear. All right, I'll cave in. So I wore the wetsuit. I got the paddle. And of course the helmet. So boring. Well, seeing my overconfidence, they assigned us a guide who was a novice. But we were not complaining because she was a beautiful girl. Probably in her early 20s. So while the instructor was going over safety, we were trying to impress her. How are you doing? It was time to get into the raft. And Melissa, our guide, got into the back as captain. We were in the front, the left and the right of the raft. He started paddling forward. She didn't go over the instructions of her paddle commands because she thought we were veterans. All right. We are slowly getting closer to our first rapid, and she cries out her first paddle command. Turn left! She saw a rock on the right, and what we thought was we had to turn our head to the left. And we went directly to the rock, hit the rock, turned around like crazy, and executed that rapid pretty unprofessionally. Melissa got the drift. We didn't know much about rafting. So she went ahead and told us, for a left turn, people on the left should back paddle. People on the right should forward paddle. We got it. We know that. We are headed to the second rapid. And there was a huge hole or hydraulic on the left. We had to avoid that at any cost. And she called out, turn right. And being the knuckleheads that we were, we followed the command for turn left and headed directly to the hole, executing a 3-foot drop. Cut! Thankful that we were still on the raft. Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Not getting any paddle commands though. Look back, there's no Melissa. She was going down the river faster than our raft, holding on for dear life on a rock. Help! Help! And her paddle has gone. So I assumed position as the captain. Let's go, guys, let's go get Melissa. Well, everybody started paddling erratically, and all we did was turn around. But thankfully, the current was taking us closer to Melissa. And I, to impress Melissa, Melissa, I'll help you. I threw my paddle to her. And the river took the paddle. But the other guys were adept enough to hurl her back into the boat, and she became captain. But we had a problem. We had just 3 rafters with paddles, and there were 2 deadweights, including myself. And we headed down the river, and the current was too strong. Our paddling was not making any difference. We saw a huge boulder in the middle of the river, and the river turned 90 degrees there. And Melissa said, "Turn right, guys, turn right." But whatever they did, we are straight going towards that rock. We are going to impact the rock, hit the rock. And the raft tipped over. And we became projectiles in the air. Hit the water, and we became speedboats, 6 of them. And the raft had become part of the rock. It got pinned to the rock. I'm just glad I was not between the raft and the rock, else I would have died. Long story short, there were 6 other rafts that had room for 1 person. We got separated into separate rafts, and we got back to the landing area. I'm glad that I was not one of the 50 who die in rafting-related accidents every year. But I got my money's worth. Melissa got demoted. She wasn't impressed by any of us because we were partly responsible. Well, the next thing on my adventure list was something that's a killer of all of the adventures. It's called getting arranged married, or it's also called marrying your blind date. I got into that 2 years back. That's probably why I'm still alive, Mr. Toastmasters.